So I'm back, everyone. I want to focus on doing some deep breathing, and we are going to also work on the reflexology aspect of the diaphragm and also the lung area. But before we get started, I really want us to focus on the breath. As many of you have heard in other videos, that breath work is one of my more extensive works, and so I love being able to facilitate processes as it relates to the breath work. But we're just going to do a little deep breathing here just to get started. So I'm going to invite everyone to take 5 nice deep breaths, please. Let's take 2 more. We're going to take 2 more and then hold on the last one for about 7 seconds. And exhale. Okay, and just relax. So we're going to work quickly on the diaphragm area and also the lung area, and I've done other videos as it relates to even the respiratory system, and those are available in my playlist, and you can find the link to that in the description below. So I'm going to work on the left foot. I'm going to get a little bit of lotion here, and might go over to the right foot as well. I'm just going to start over here and get a sip of water. Right, and we're going to do some deep breathing, just throughout this process. But before getting started, I'm just going to point out the areas to you. So here's where the diaphragm line is, right here, and then this is the lung area. And if you ever want to work the respiratory system in a certain area, the indention right here is a great place to work, but we're going to focus mainly on the breath work. So I'm just going to rub this area right here. Just do a little bit of rubbing, just getting this area ready. It's not required, but I just like to sometimes just do a little bit of warming up. And most of you have seen videos where I warm up with the hip flexor and the spinal twist, the foot twist, but sometimes I like to just start off with just some rubbing. So here, as I mentioned, the diaphragm is right up under here. So we're just going to do a little bit of pressing in this area. Some of you actually might feel a little tenderness, and if you do, we're going to actually work on the lungs a little bit and then come back and address that. You can do just some general rubbing, right in this area. All right, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time just working in the lung area here. So I'm going to do some rubbing first. Okay, going to do a little dot to dot here. You see that? It's right in this area here. I may go over to the right foot too, where you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So I'm working this area just in one direction here. Take some deep breaths. Let's take about 3 deep breaths, please. Okay, so you can just do some gentle rubbing here. And to work on these areas, you don't necessarily have to have anything going on. It's just good to just working these areas just for your overall well-beingness, even if it's just about 60 seconds, you know, you're just working. And as you're working, you're touching other reflexology, other organs as well. Solar plexus is right in here, and the kidney reflex is under there as well. Sometimes you just do just some rubbing here. I just recommend doing this one in one direction. When you come to the lungs, like I said, you can, yeah. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time in here, you know. I think I will do it on the right foot as well. So just kind of balance it out. Again, it's not required. But we might as well, right? Alright, so the same, I'm just going to do just some rubbing here. You can see that? Okay. So just going to do some pressing across here. And I'm breathing deeply. So I'm doing it here. Okay, so let's work in those lungs. Take a deep breath. And just keep doing deep breathing. I'm going to turn my foot over here. You might not be able to see me, but I'm doing kind of a little dot to dot here. And deep breathing at the same time. Okay, so let's rub in this area again, here on the diaphragm. Breathing deeply. Some walks across here. Just a few little presses, so worm walking, caterpillar walking. I can feel some shifting here. Let's do a bit of that there. Okay, so I'm just going to do some rubbing here. Just rub all in that area. Alright, so let's take about 5 more deep breaths, please. You can just continue to keep doing deep breathing. As I mentioned, breath work is so vital. Being intentional, you know, about that. And of course, you can spend a longer time working on your foot in different areas. But certainly show your lungs and diaphragm some love and just breathe in that good life force energy. So I hope this has been beneficial to you. Certainly would love to hear about your experience in the comments below. And again, just continue this practice, DIY bodywork. Sometimes takes time to build up in momentum, but most of the time people feel some instant relief or just some improvement, different benefits. But I do know the more that you do it, the more it's going to benefit you, and you'll receive, the greater rewards, you know, from doing that. So I just wanted to share this with you quickly. And again, check in the comments below, and you'll see that there's a playlist that I have several DIY Bodyworks videos. And of course, always my publication, I Touch Myself, and I Like It. There's a link below. And also, this is available on Amazon. So I'll see you again soon.